Welcome to this edition of Florida Geographic, a life in the day of Florida's backyards. As you can see, we start our video today with a young gray squirrel foraging amongst the leaves and the grass in order to find a tasty morsel with which to take back to his nest. He continues digging and prodding, but it appears that this is not the best environs with which to purvey a meal. We move along to our friend the woodpecker, who is a very picky eater. They're thrusting seeds out of the feeder that were not to his liking. These shall fall to the ground below, feeding the other animals who have less refined of a palate than he. The mighty red-shouldered hawk has found a tasty morsel in the nearby yard. This hellamite being plucked from the grass is quite a meal for this formidable animal. He clutches it in his beak and slowly gulps it down his gullet, turning it into fodder for the next day's waste pile. He continues purveying his surroundings, very pleased with his catch of the day. With a full stomach, he continues searching around, looking for any potential threats in the environs. Then, after feeling somewhat safe, he slowly gets his footing, girds up his loins, and prepares to take flight, resuming his perch in the midst of the yard on his crepe myrtle. Here we can see the red-shouldered hawk back on his perch on the crepe myrtle, looking for his next victim, or meal, should I say. He's quite wary, knowing that he is being watched, but he is by no means threatened by a pasty white man with a long lens. A tufted titmouse graces the shepherd's crook, plunges below to pluck a few snacks from the seed pile, and then quickly saunters away. For our next guest, we have the lovely female cardinal. She is also a picky eater, gluten-free, vegan. She's looking for any genetically modified seedlets that might have made their way into the trough, but she picks deftly with her beak, looks around to enjoy her meal in safety. She crushes the shell off the seed and digests it, ensuring that her body remains toxin-free. But the female cardinal is a very jealous type. If anyone comes to her trough, she quickly shoos them away, maintaining her solitude. She had not sent an invitation for that guest, therefore they were unwelcome. As she continues maintaining her domain, plucking seeds, she realizes she is not alone here and is bested by her male companion. The female runs away. The male cardinal asserts his dominance, plucking his own seeds, quite considering himself king of the backyard. But don't tell the hawk. He looks around his domain, eating his seed, that is deftly clutched in his beak. Little bit of a mouth breather, we may say. After some time taking his fill and asserting his dominance, he too has had his fill, and he slowly flies away. Oh, what is this we have found? A lovely stick! Possibly something to eat? Maybe, try a little taste here. Okay, maybe a little nibble there. Not sure if it's going to be good for my colon. I shall try another pluck further up the branch. with the greens, and maybe get a little sniff, maybe something else better in the environment. Nothing there. Okay, we are back to the stick. Today's meal is quite bland. We are back to the woodpecker, who still continues to be a picky eater, throwing out all the things that are not meeting approval. Maybe next time, a better meal to be had.